Here at Colorado Pork, we love food, but you already knew that, right? Here's the thing, we just don't love the food that comes out of every kitchen at every restaurant in Colorado. We love the story behind all the dishes. We like to know where it comes from, and we love to know and learn about the chefs that create all these incredible dishes. Today we are with Chef Luis and his brother here at Cucina in Denver. Just such an incredible experience to be with you in the kitchen a few minutes ago, seeing you, Chef, plate 4 dishes from your childhood. Tell us where you grew up.
Yeah, so I grew up in Durango, Mexico, and I was living there for the first 14 years.
Okay.
And then I moved here, so basically a little less than half of my life in Mexico, half of my life here, and that's when I started learning and cooking myself by remember how my mom used to cook for us.
Who taught you how to cook?
Well, I used to watch my mom cooking for us in Mexico, Durango, Mexico. And, in the beginning of the day, she used to cook these frijoles fritos, huevos fritos, y pork chop. This is what we used to have in the mornings. With
so that was your breakfast?
Yeah, that was my breakfast.
Gosh,
yeah.
That is an incredible breakfast.
Yeah.
And then tell me about the other dishes here.
Well, this is more like after school.
Okay.
So when we come back from school, she used to have, this type of meals ready for us, either pork ribs with some rice and beans, either in a green or red chili sauce.
Okay.
Or some of the ground pork tacos.
Okay.
And a crispy tortilla. Really
All right,
good.
I'm a mom, and I definitely don't prepare masterpieces like this for after-school snacks for my kid, but I'm taking a note from you, because if it looks this good and colorful, kids are going to eat it, and they're going to love it. Tell me about growing up in Durango, the flavors that you worked with, that you remember all of these dishes.
Since I was a child, I used to go to school, in the meantime helping my parents to go to the field and grow some beans and things like the peppers, the tomatoes. We used to do this all together with my parents.
You grow everything yourself.
Yes.
And I love that Chef has shown us 4 dishes from his childhood, all using different cuts of pork. You have a pork chop here, you have ground pork in your tacos, and then you have pork ribs in these 2 dishes. Let's quickly talk about the use of pork in your culture growing up. It seems like it really was everywhere as it is in these dishes.
Yes, especially in North Mexico, where we're from, people eat a lot of pork.
Why is that?
Because the thing is, in small towns, we always, take care of fields, our farmers, so we have baby pigs, that we feed them, and then when now they grow up and ready, we just use it for all these kinds of recipes.
And it comes full circle because you get to learn that and experience that as a child, which we love to hear because it's important to not only use the whole animal, but to appreciate and care for that animal too, like you and your family did while growing up. So Chef Luis and his family, they have Cucina here in Denver. When you hear Cucina, you know that's an Italian restaurant, right? So Chef, coming here to this country, you said you always had this love for Italian food, so much so that you now have your own Italian restaurant. Tell me about bringing your culture into this food and kind of transitioning your flavors into Italian cuisine.
Well, it's a good question,
It's a love of cooking, I'm sure, right? That's at the heart of it all.
For us, we work in the restaurant industry since 1999. So we learned the basic and Italian food, pizza, how to make the pizza dough, how to make the pastas, how to make all these sauces. But we miss our country, our food, our families from there. So, but remember what Mom used to make for us, and then after work, cook at home. Yes. Some of these plates.
But it's incredible that his love for cooking has brought him here, but it's also expanded your horizons as a chef. Not only can you perfect your dishes, from back at home when you were a kid, but now you're always learning, right?
Yeah,
you're perfecting new dishes across the board.
We're always learning, So this is what we do on brunch. We serve brunch every weekend.
Okay.
So we include some of our favorite plates from our culture, like burritos, chilaquiles rojos, chilaquiles verdes.
Oh,
so we break the rules for brunch and in these
to break
Italian
the rules
restaurants.
every
Yes,
now and then,
especially
right?
if we own this one. Why not? You know what I mean?
Oh, of course. But we do love to hear about your roots and coming here and bringing those flavors to Colorado. That is why I think our state has so much to offer when it comes to incredible cuisine. And you here have done such a beautiful job giving us a taste of your childhood. And guys, really, you're not going to find this on the menu here at Cucina Bello, but you will find so many other gems to dig into. That's why this is so special that you share these dishes with us, with COPork, and all of our followers across the country to give them a taste of where you came from.
Thank
and
you.
Side note, the entire family works here, right?
Yes.
I saw them back in the kitchen. He's
Yeah.
like, this is my brother.
My brother, my sister, and my niece. She's taking care of the front.
It's a family affair.
Yeah, it's really hard to really open a place with no money.
Right.
We opened this with nothing, so
Right.
we definitely need the support for all our families.
Family.
So, yeah, sister,
Family's
brother.
everything.
Yes.
Yeah, no matter what culture, no matter what state or country you live in, family's everything, food is everything. It tells your story, it tells who you are, where you come from. Thank you for sharing your journey with us. And side note, they do have a lot of good pork Italian dishes over here too. So if you're going to explore some Italian cuisine, you might want to come here because I saw some lasagna on the menu.
Yes,
That
yes.
looks really good. Thank you guys
Yeah,
so much
thank
for
you.
having us today. Check out our explorations across Colorado when it comes to pork, cuisine, and culture. Go to Colorado Pork Producers Council on Facebook and visit us on our website, COPork.org.